For anyone who's viewed the night sky through a telescope or simply gaze upwards, the universe holds more mysteries than we could ever possibly resolve in one sitting. Luckily for you, Humor Nation has uncovered strange and exciting details about the space around us. To answer some of your burning questions, here are mind-blowing facts about the universe you didn't know. And don't forget to share this article with your friends and comment your views before you take off. Like the all-knowing monolith from 2001, A Space Odyssey, this intergalactic rectangle will lead you into a wormhole of knowledge about Earth and beyond. Let's take a look at 5 mind-blowing things we bet you didn't know about the universe. Number 1. The universe is old. The universe is old. If you're watching this, you may not be battled in the grand scheme. But the plane of existence in which we reside is widely believed to be 13.8 billion years old, give or take 59 million years. The average human would have to live 174.7 million lifetimes to be as ancient as a Big Bang. Scientists came to that number by measuring the area which celestial objects were traveling and reviewing the cosmic microwave background of radiation left over by the Big Bang. This is basically the static you'd find between TV channels while changing to the Big Bang Theory on CBS. But if you really get down to it, since we're all made of elements and chemicals produced by the biggest of bangs, we're essentially as old as time itself, and might we say we look pretty great for our age. There's barely a wrinkle in time. Number 2. The dark side. Black holes. Speaking of wrinkles in time, the universe is chock full of them, or rather full of black holes. Many of these inescapable whirlpools are millions of times the mass of our own sun and are so dense that not even light can escape their gravitational pull. The entrance to the hole is called the event horizon, and although black holes have never been photographed, we've seen the tugging of other objects caught in the grips of these interstellar monsters. If you were to be pulled toward the black hole and pass through its event horizon, you'd appear to be frozen in time, like someone pressing pause on a remote. As you got closer to the hole, the outside viewer would deceive you as turning redder and redder and moving slower and slower until you stopped altogether. At this point, time would seem to halt and you would appear to be trapped forever on the surface, melting with the other energy stuck there. Number 3. When a sun runs out of nuclear energy, the exterior layers are ejected to the surrounding space to create a nebula, and the remaining core is considered a white dwarf. Pulsar is a fast-spinning white dwarf generally about the size of New York City, and just like the Big Apple, it never sleeps. With 2 shafts of light extending light years in opposite directions, it's constantly spinning to its own rhythm, with some pulsars known to rotate as fast as 700 times per second. Since the pulsar is leftover core material from a supernova, otherwise known as a neutron star, this superpower fuels itself. Pulsars are so dense that, according to NASA, if you were to scoop up a square-inch block of this stuff, it would weigh about as much as Mount Everest. Number 4. Drake. Whoever discovers alien life deserves their own party on the nearest alcohol cloud, but they would owe a lot to Frank Drake. In 1961, Drake devised a calculation in which the number of stars with intelligent civilizations must be equal to several strict interstellar variables. Called the Drake equation, it determined the probability of advanced beings dwelling elsewhere in the cosmos. The equation has been a foundation for extraterrestrial research, even though it wasn't until the 1995 that we officially discovered the first planet outside of our own solar system. More recently, scientists Manos Villingham and Abraham Loeb discovered unexplained fast radio bursts of intense light coming from a deep corner of the galaxy that they believe to be artificial in origin. Based on what we know about the planets in our own galaxy, they gave a healthy estimate that there could be around 10,000 intelligent civilizations in the Milky Way. Number 5. Goos Planet. Speaking of anomalies, there's one in our own backyard that could change the way we view our solar system. first spotted in 2014, astronomers noticed that 6 objects in the frozen Kuiper belt on the far outskirts of our sun's orbit were all moving in the same direction, outside of the region's normal orbit. Some astronomers believe the best explanation for this is that there is an entirely new planet out there. It's believed to be the size of Neptune, making a regular orbit around the Sun. It would be only the 3rd new planet discovered in our solar system since ancient civilizations.